1990s. In the mid-90s, Ironton came to Nelson Field, and they got thumped by the Bellaire Big Reds.
Now they meet again, this time in the playoffs. The Ohio Division IV Region 15 semifinals, the top-seeded 10-1 Tigers against the 9-2 fourth-seeded Big Reds.
They're a well-balanced football team as far as speed. You know, they definitely want to run the football. They're the Ironton that we played in 1995, 96. Same kind of offense, same defense, same coach and everything. And they're just tough, hard-nosed football players, and you got to come ready to play. The thing about them, they're going to establish a running game, and if we tackle well like we did out here last Saturday, then we feel we're going to match up real well with them. You know, we're going to have to throw the ball around to balance out our offensive attack because, you know, they'll gear it up towards the run. So we got to do a little bit both. You know, we got to be able to do both on the offense side of the ball, and defensively, we got to buckle up and tackle people.
Your passing game may have gone away a little bit against Martins Ferry, but certainly reestablished yesterday for sure.
I thought Nate threw the ball real well. He threw the ball short real well. He threw the ball long, and I think he looked, hopefully that was a confidence builder for him because he's thrown the ball well all year. And yesterday I think he found out that he can pretty much throw it wherever he wants. And when he finds the open receiver, he does a good job of getting it in there.
And the Big Reds and Tigers at Zanesville, 7 o'clock Saturday night. And if you want some more history, Bellaire has never lost at Zanesville, so the Big Reds certainly happy with the selection site as we talked about earlier.
Now the other Region 15 semifinal has Martins Ferry taking on Coshocton. It was a
Mustangs, his sophomore quarterback Nate Davis passed for 226 yards and a pair of scores, with Maurice Jeffries catching 5 balls from Davis for 157 yards and a touchdown of his own. Meanwhile, Mr. Versatile Mike Fischer rushed for 130 yards on the ground and a pair of touchdowns as well, giving the Reds plenty of options on offense.
I thought Nate threw the ball short, which is really the basis of our offense. And I think, again, our offensive line did well. And, you know, the game that Michael Fischer had definitely made our offense well-balanced.
The Big Reds defense also was impressive, holding the Mustangs' all-time leading rusher Bryce Redman to just 58 yards on 19 carries. Not bad since he entered the game with over 2,800 yards rushing all-time. The Big Reds D this week, however, will face a backfield that boasts 4 different runners.
Obviously, you got to sort of gang the line of scrimmage, but the thing about them, they got an outstanding receiver. They got a 6'4" guy that can run and is probably their best athlete, and they spread him out once in a while, and the quarterback can throw the ball to him. So they keep you off guard. They're sort of like a Beaver local, not quite as big, maybe not quite as fast, but they can do all the things that Beaver local can do.
The Big Reds and Fighting Tigers are 2 of the top 9 winning programs all time in the state of Ohio, so there's plenty of tradition between these 2 schools. Something John Magistro hopes plays to his advantage.
We got our work cut out for it, but I think it's a great challenge. We've been in this position in the years past, and our kids rose to the occasion. And these kids are well aware of what those teams did, and I think they want to be able to do the same thing.
Speaking of those teams, Bellaire and Ironton met twice during the 1990s, with the Big Reds winning both times, both blowouts, 42-7 in '95 and 33-0 in '96. Now here's our Kyle Petty.